Don't make it a murderous place to live. Well, we have been systematically programmed from the start and passed it along to our kids. Now, we have a long history of abusing people, the environment, and sometimes the political system. So my brothers and sisters, I ask you why. Why are we so surprised at this rise of crime that have kept us high on our Willie Lynching ways that kept us enslaved to this day? You see, we got young girls twerking and lurking for butt shots filled with poison that can kill you on the spot. Oh, she thinks she's hot? Not. When Sarah Bartman's beautiful full-figure body was put on display in a disgraceful way due to their racist tactics that still exist to this day, do you know who you really are? I said, do you know who you really are? You see, our kings and queens were pioneers in this game, but you see, their history tried to erase them from my brain, leaving an unknown stain of ignorance filled with Christopher Columbus and Harry Potter lies, stripped of their contributions and identification. Zora Neale Hurston, Frances Cress, Sister Soldier, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, Henrietta Lacks, whose cells were stolen by doctors in 1951 to analyze, and surprise, ladies and gentlemen, her cells are still alive today. Helped to develop the polio vaccine and research for cancer and AIDS. But you see, there was no family conversation as long as her cells were spread all throughout this nation. America, do not make it a murderous place to live. I said, do not make it a murderous place to live. Because they will pretend to care as long as you have enough bucks, cash, or grass. So while teaching class, I had to ask, what is your future goals in life? One student said a football player. Another said a lawyer. Another said a doctor. Congresswoman, I was on a roll. Until another student stood up and said, I want to be alive. Now you see, I cannot let this slide. Because in my neighborhood, Brooklyn, East New York, most kids by the age of 5 are traumatized and desensitized, walking over yellow tape on their first day of school, when we expect them to pay full attention and sit up straight and not act out of schools. Well, they deserve a chance to live. I said they deserve a chance to live. But you see, this problem comes from controlling economical status and their disgusting habit not to care about anyone or anything that doesn't fall into place. And ladies and gentlemen, this goes beyond race. So you know what? After class, this scholar and I, you know what we did? We organized a situation to scholar this scholar with scholarship to college. There was no definite guarantees, but you see, he has a much better chance of not getting his wig pushed back by a badge or some dude posted up on an ad who meant to hit but miss and clip the pretty young girl coming home from Sunday school. Do you see her? She used to have on a pink dress and now it's all red. Can you see her? So please, think twice before you load that next clip. I said, America, don't make it a murderous place to live. That will gladly give you prescription drugs, a uniform, gun, and a residency to help represent where you live. Fighting for a cause that you might not quite understand. But you see those skilled media representatives that help you understand how seeing the dead faces of men, women, and children is a necessity on the battlefield, but not as important as the murders that are committed right here in New York City. I said, Congresswoman Yvette, you know, it amazes me how we have Chicago Fire and PD for the whole world to admire on Hulu and regular TV. But you see, they are never shown those real war zones on every block where there is a hot spot that you cannot cross without seeing a memorial or fearing for your life. But when one of us are hit, we sing a different song that's soon to be played out, because that was my dude or my girl and I'm going to go all out. While another family mourns, a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, grandparents, do you understand that that whole entire community is torn? From birth, a mother experiences the gift of entombment with each and every child. So please, help me understand how we are okay with our babies being killed in the street. I'm nervous. Sometimes I'm afraid to turn on the news. Are they showing us signs and giving us clues? Not our babies. Repeat after me. Not our babies. Not our babies. They will not become a part of America's murderous place to live. So please, stop individualizing. Put the phone down for a second. Have a conversation with somebody. You just might be able to save a life. For we are all still one big black family, and it takes a village to raise a child upright. After all, always remember, America is our home. We built this. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.